Have you noticed how, suddenly, some market movements start to smell like rare opportunities? Well, something big might be brewing behind the scenes at Dickinson Stadium, and the Blue fans know very well that when a big name starts circulating, it's worth paying attention. But will this time the outcome finally happen? And what could this possible arrival change within David Moyes' team? Hold on, because there's a lot that could surprise you. And the first burning question is simple. Why has this subject resurfaced with such force now? Nathan Ake, the same one who made Everton move in the market months ago, is once again being mentioned as a priority target. Is it a coincidence, or is there something bigger behind it? The fact is that the experienced Dutch defender, an important player for Manchester City for years, is practically not being used this season. Only one Premier League game as a starter. For a player with his resume, that raises a red flag. And that brings us to the question every Everton fan must have already asked. Is now the moment when Everton finally finalizes this move that was set in motion last summer? With Pep Guardiola trying to trim the squad, the door finally seems open, and Ake, determined to secure his place before the next World Cup, is ready to leave. But then comes the question that's on the fans' minds. Will Everton act quickly, or will they let another club, like Crystal Palace, get in the way? And there's another detail that makes everything even more interesting: the price. Around $26 million for a defender with 6 Premier League titles to his name. Will Everton find another option with that experience for the same price? Those who know the inner workings of the club speak with conviction. Brian King, former Everton scout, believes that Ake would be simply ideal for Moyes' plans, not only for his technical quality, but for his experience in the Premier League and European competitions. And then another one of those questions that keeps fans hooked arises. What would Everton's defense be like with a leader of that caliber alongside the players we already have? If Ake arrives at Dickinson Stadium, he'll have 240 Premier League games under his belt. Do you know what that means? Only Pickford, Seamus Coleman, and Michael Keane have more appearances than him in the current squad. Now imagine the impact of that experience on a team seeking stability and rebuilding. Can you feel the weight of that? And then comes the final question, the one that makes fans think, are we facing a signing that would only change the defensive system? Or are we talking about a piece that could alter the level of the entire team? If this negotiation actually goes through, it's one of those that changes the atmosphere, raises the level, and shows that the project for the season is getting serious. Now, will Everton take advantage of this unique opportunity, or will it be just another one of those stories that never quite happens?